So, after a month of scintillating football, we are down to a penalty shootout to decide who will win Euro 2020, Italy or England. Both of these sides, actually, ironically, used to have terrible shootout records, but both have improved. Italy have won 4 of their last 6, and of course, England have won their last 2. Not just Colombia in the World Cup, but Switzerland since then, the Nations League, the 3rd, 4th place playoff. Now, after 2002 and the World Cup that you were both involved in, perhaps the Sven-Göran Eriksson sort of team talks at the key moments, they came under scrutiny, didn't they, and criticism. What does Gareth Southgate need to say? And crucially, how does he need to say it to these England players now?
It doesn't. They've been through this time and time again. You know, he will know those players. He will just go up and talk to those players, and he's just confirming now.
Is it more of an individual treatment with Gareth Southgate? That relationship management.
He's been to Rashford. He's been to Sancho. So they will know the players that want to take penalties beforehand. Those players then have the option. Maybe they've had a bad game, or they don't feel particularly confident, or something has changed. He spoke to Saka as well. I don't know. That might be later down the line. But he will now be going, yeah, still on for it? Yes. You still want? Yeah, okay. No, okay, that's fine. Not a problem. So he'll just be going through, and he'll be leaving them now, because the last thing you need is too much information. You don't need, the physio coming on saying, hit it hard. You don't see the masseur or the
simple messages.
Yeah,
is it?
Someone else coming on, and you don't need too much complication within this. You know what you're going to do. The manager will give them, say, look, yeah, you got this. End of. Just go and do it. What
is the key in this situation? And Duras, look, you brought it up yourself, and I wasn't going to ask you about Portugal.
I was.
But no, you have scored plenty of penalties. Yep. What is the mindset? Is it about not changing your mind? Is it about knowing what the keeper does, or just backing yourself? What are the key things as a penalty taker that you need to be getting right now?
Okay, I think that the confident penalty taker knows what he's going to do way before he's ever took the penalty. I don't think it's an issue for him. Danny said at the start that you can practice penalties, you can get better at them. You can't practice the moment, no, but it depends how you look at it. Is it a penalty or is it a penalty shootout that's happening, if you can understand the difference? And really, it is just a penalty kick, something that they would have done time and time again in training. They would have done the preparation, as Danny said. And I do have a little bit of a belief in England this time around. They've had the tournaments, as you described earlier, where they've come through it with success. Let us do it again now.
Italy won shootouts in the semi-finals of Euro 2000 against the Netherlands. And, of course, the final of the World Cup in 2006. Remember the famous Zinedine Zidane headbutt on Marco Materazzi against England in the 2012 quarter-final of the European Championships when Roy Hodgson was in charge. And, of course, in this very tournament against Spain in the semi-finals. And I mentioned those England victories. So Italy have won 4 and lost 6. England have won 3 and lost 6. We understand that England have won the toss in terms of the end. They want to have this penalty shootout take place, but we understand that Italy will shoot first. You see that as an advantage for Italy?
If you score, yeah.
But there's always the chance that the opposition can miss.
If you don't score, then obviously, you're handing the ascendancy back to somebody else. I mean, so
This is the live shots from Box Park in Croydon, by the way, and you can just imagine the tension and what these fans are feeling who've had to wait so long to see England at this stage of a tournament like this. So it is Berardi to shoot first for Italy. We're going to go to Newcastle very, very quickly. No, we're going to just stick with these shots in Croydon to see. It's
going to be interesting to see if the goalkeepers come off the line at any point. So Berardi's up first, left-footed, scores, sends Pickford the wrong way. Cool penalty, waited for Jordan Pickford to move. Nothing he could do about that.
How important is that psychologically when the nerves are settled by an early spot kick, your first taker, Darius Vassell, and they put it in very, very calmly, away to the keeper's left. He's made the keeper go the wrong way.
It's a great feeling, isn't it? You're off the mark. It gives you that opportunity to be the one to possibly be the winning penalty taker. Obviously, it's a great feeling, and it sets the stall out. I want to say that from experience, but I don't ever remember a first penalty taker scoring a goal when I've been in that situation.
Harry Kane is up next for you, Darius. Please talk us through this one.
Yep, approaches the ball. Little pause, waiting for the keeper. Here comes, run up. Very good penalty. Keeper goes the right way, but it's right in the corner. You can tell he's done that 1,000 times.
Yeah. What did you make of that, Danny Mills? It was just
we've seen him do that time and time again. Completely different to his penalty that he took, obviously, early on against Denmark. He has that little stutter, and then he whips it across the goalkeeper with his right foot right into the corner.
Next up for you, Danny Mills, we have Andrea Belotti stepping forward for Italy, one of the subs that's been brought on by Roberto Mancini.
Yeah, again, forward player. You know, you expect him to be used to this, to scoring goals, putting the ball in the back of the net.
Did you like taking penalties?
I took penalties in shootouts, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't miss.
Very straight run up here. Take us through this one.
It's a straight run up to start with. So he's very, very straight. He's obviously, I think he's going to move and shuffle to his left-hand side before he strikes this. Yeah, he does. Couple of steps to his left, little shot. Oh, he saved it!
And it's saved by Jordan Pickford. Advantage England. You could probably hear in the back of our newsroom here, there are some England fans. Obviously, he's part of our Sky Sports News production team who are enjoying it. Let's get the reaction. And this is what's sparking Croydon. They're jumping up and down. They're embracing. Oh my goodness. England have the advantage in a shootout because Italy have missed their second penalties for Andrea Belotti. Wasn't the best of penalties though, was it?
It wasn't a great penalty. As they say, it's a good height for the goalkeeper, but a really good save from Jordan Pickford, and this time it's Harry Maguire stepping up.
Darius Vassell, over to you.
He looks confident, he's ready. Let's get a look at this.
Such tension. Another leading figure in the England team. Manchester United's Harry Maguire.
Straight run up again. Angles it off. Well done.
Wow.
I've not seen that one before. Outside of the right foot in the top corner. I have tried that before and missed. Well done, Harry. Well done.
My goodness. Yeah, question of whether he would take a penalty, but he's absolutely blasted it. Top right bins. Absolutely through the laces.
Yeah, great strike with the right foot. Just pings it into the top corner. Absolutely no chance. Gareth Southgate clenches his fist. But I mean, Gareth is unbelievably calm right now.
How much do these players want to win this for him, Danny Mills, given what happened 25 years ago?
First and foremost, about themselves. Trust me, there's no other thought right now about score my penalty.
Leonardo Bonucci, the scorer of the Italy equaliser, now to try and get Italy level with their third penalty. Danny Mills.
Bonucci. He waits for Pickford to go. Pickford goes the right way, and it's almost, he dives underneath it. I don't have to see it again. No, it's too high in the end. Goodness. Yeah, no, it's too high. It's actually, it's a really good penalty in the end. You know, it's in the corner, it's high. He's not getting that one.
Still, England ahead in terms of 2 from 2. Italy have 2 from 3. And here comes the man who stepped onto the pitch just literally moments before the full-time whistle extra time. Is Marcus Rashford. Darius Vassell.
Yep. Done it plenty of times for Manchester United. Straight run up, angles it off. Expect him to score.
Let's see, Rashford. He's been in pressure moments plenty of times in his career, and it's a really long pause, this, before he sets off. Which way is it going?
He stopped. Why did he stop? Why did he stop?
Oh my goodness.
Marcus Rashford has hit his penalty wide. It's hit the post, still no good, it's gone wide.
Basically clipped the foot of the post and just
He's waiting for the keeper to make a
wide.
The keeper is not falling for
There was an eternal wait ahead of that spot kick though, Darius Vassell. I mean, is that something that you think, too much thinking time a little bit?
It appears that way. I have it that he's scored many and many of those penalties in training for England at Manchester United, and that's why he's gone up and took that penalty.
And this is the reaction in Manchester. You can see they are crestfallen. It is back level, 2 from 3. And here comes Federico Bernardeschi for Italy to see if they can go ahead in the shootout. Danny Mills.
Yeah, again, starts off that straight run up, another left footer. Jordan Pickford bouncing all over the place, trying to put him off, Jack in the box. Oh, he waits. No, that's a cool penalty.
Straight down the middle.
He waits. If he smashes that, it hits Pickford's feet, but he waits and he just rolls it really down the middle.
It's almost the penalty equivalent of a weighted pass, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just too slow for Pickford to be able to save that with his feet.
It's a very difficult skill to wait for the goalkeeper to move and then roll the penalty in. I mean, it takes an awful lot of bottle to do that.
It's not something I would have been great at, to be honest. It's very difficult.
Now we have Borussia Dortmund and soon Manchester United's
we've got
Jadon Sancho.
Stepping up.
He knows he needs to score, otherwise Italy will win with their next pen. Darius Vassell.
Scored in the Nations League.
He did indeed. Right then, Darius.
Footed, slow run up. Oh!
It is saved.
So it's saved, gone to the keeper's left. Keeper's easily palmed it away. Wasn't a good penalty, unfortunately. Slow run-up. Didn't really look confident with that run-up.
And it would appear at this point that Gareth Southgate's rolls of the dice have not worked out. He brought on Rashford and Sancho to take penalties, and both of those have missed. And Italy, having been behind in the shootout, 2-1, and now 3-2 up, taking first. Roberto Mancini knows, scored this penalty, and they will be champions of Europe for a second time. And
Jorginho.
Who is it but Chelsea's Jorginho facing Everton's Jordan Pickford to decide whether Italy will clinch it on this spot kick?
Well, we know what he's going to do. It's going to be the hop, skip and the jump. This is so difficult for Jordan Pickford because he's got such ability to do this. If Pickford stands still, he rolls it in the corner. If Pickford moves, he rolls it in the other corner. This is so difficult. This could be heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking.
Everyone's got their heads in their hands. Jordan Pickford once again just trying to make himself big and keep himself active. This is taking forever. Here comes Jorginho. Danny Mills. It's saved! It's saved by Jordan Pickford against the post for the second time in this game. The last time that happened...
That's a save. Jordan Pickford saves that onto the post. That is an outstanding save.
The last time that happened was during the game itself when Leonardo Bonucci latched onto it to force home the rebound. Doesn't happen in a shootout. Jorginho's had his pen saved. We are level once again, but England have to score this penalty. Remember that Italy right now lead 3-2. England have a fifth penalty, and it is Bukayo Saka of Arsenal to take it. Darius Vassell.
Yep, looks calm, looks confident. He's ready. Just hope his run-up is fluid.
Such drama, such pressure, such a young player. Oh, Bukayo Saka misses.
Goalkeeper saves
England's
to his left.
fifth penalty. It's all over. And Italy are European champions, and they have won the penalty shootout at the end of extra time after it finished 1-1 after 90 minutes by 3 penalties to 2. England were ahead in the shootout, but they couldn't keep that advantage going, and in the end Rashford and also Sancho and Bukayo Saka missed their spot kicks in a row. England went from 2-1 down, 2-1 up to 3-2 down. Here's the reaction in Box Park in Croydon. They are absolutely devastated. Let's head to Rome and see what the picture is there as the final penalty is saved by Gianluigi Donnarumma, and they celebrate in the Italian capital. European champions in 1968. World champions, of course, on 4 occasions. This is their 6th major tournament victory, and the Italians celebrate. And people were talking about how much this would mean to England after what we have gone through in this country and indeed in the UK as a whole after the last 18 months or so. But also remember that Italy were the first country in the West who were massively hit by the COVID-19 virus, and they have gone through absolutely everything as well. It is Italy who are celebrating in Rome and at Wembley tonight. The game finished 1-1 after extra time. Italy have won 3-2 on penalties.